As more and more new polls show that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is actually taking more votes away from Donald Trump than he is for President Biden, Donald Trump himself is starting to panic. And in his panic, he has become very confused. But a couple days ago, Donald Trump put out a video on Truth Social where he absolutely blasted Bobby Kennedy, calling him a fake and a phony. But more importantly, the very confused Donald Trump ended up hating Bobby so much that he actually endorsed President Biden for November. Now that's quite a shocking thing. Like, that's your main opponent, but you're actually endorsing him over the guy that's taken your voters away. The guy who we had just learned a day before this video came out had part of his brain eaten by worms. But either way, here is Donald Trump blasting Bobby and, of course, endorsing President Biden. Take a look.
So Republicans, get it out of your mind that you're going to vote for this guy because he's conservative. He's not. And by the way, he said the other night that vaccines are fine. He said it on a show, a television show, that vaccines are fine. He's all for them. And that's what he said. And for those of you that want to vote because you think he's an anti-vaxxer, he's not really an anti-vaxxer. That's only his political moment. He said it the other night. He's okay with the vaccine. Their energy costs are the highest in the United States, in New York State and New England, because of this guy, with the exception of California and Gavin Newsom, who's the worst governor in the state's history and one of the worst governors in the history of our country. I'd even take Biden over Junior because our country would last about a year or two longer than it would with Junior. It would collapse almost immediately, and his family, a radical left, a crazy left, a bunch of lunatics, would take over, and our country will die very quickly.
So, you're doing definitely really well as a candidate when you have to beg your own party to not vote for the other guy, right? When you have to beg your supporters to come back into the fold, to beg them not to vote for the independent candidate, you're totally doing a great job, right? And what I love about this is he's not even a real anti-vaxxer. He said the other day he likes the vaccine. No, trust me, he's an anti-vaxxer, right? Like, it's pretty obvious at this point. Like, Bobby Kennedy Jr. Kind of kicked off the whole anti-vaxxer thing, really, right? With that discredited article, Deadly Immunity, from all the way back in, 2005, 2006? Like, back when the term anti-vaxxer didn't even exist. And again, that article was completely, basically just shredded by the experts. And to call him a radical left Democrat, like, oh, he's going to put all these environmental regulations in place. Hey, the climate scientists that, by the way, Bobby used to have regularly on his program when he was hosting Ring of Fire, and I know this because I was the booker and the researcher, like, even those people have now come out and said, like, yeah, we don't know who this guy is anymore, but he doesn't believe the things that he used to about the environment, so he's not the environmental stalwart that we had thought he was. We do not endorse him. Like, they officially came out and not endorsed him. But it is the weird thing where Trump is like, I'd take Biden over him any day. 2 weeks ago, Trump put out a video similar to that one, where he actually said, I'd take Bobby Kennedy over Biden any day because I do think he's better than Biden. And now that his Republicans actually took his advice, they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we can vote for Bobby Kennedy now. Now he's like, wait, I totally messed up. I mean, I would take Biden over Kennedy because Kennedy would destroy the country quickly and Biden would destroy it in like 18 months, I think. This man doesn't know what he's doing. He is so crazy. He is all over the place. Like, we should also check Donald Trump for brain worms. I mean, Bobby admitted he had them. Maybe the same thing is happening with Donald Trump. Maybe we've got two people running for president who had part of their brains eaten by parasitic worms. Who knows? I mean, I think it's worth a check. We should at least look under the hood, right? But either way, Trump did come out and he said, I'd pick Biden over him. So there you go, Republicans. If you're on the fence about Donald Trump, he is telling you exactly who to vote for. And it certainly isn't himself, which, again, weird message. but I definitely approve of it. Hey everybody, I don't know if you've noticed this, but we are closing in on a pretty major milestone here at Fair and Balanced as we approach 500,000 subscribers. But we're not there yet, and we definitely need your support. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, like and comment on the videos and share them as widely as possible.